In the days when Saul was king of Israel, the Israelites found themselves at war with the Philistines. The armies gathered on opposing hills, with a valley between them. Among the Philistine forces was a fearsome giant named Goliath, a warrior from Gath. Standing over 9 feet tall, his armor gleamed in the sun, bronze from head to toe. Goliath wielded a massive spear, and his shield-bearer walked before him. Every day for 40 days, Goliath stood before the Israelite army and mocked them. He shouted,
"Why are you come out to set your battle in array? Choose you a man for you, and let him come down to me. If he be able to fight with me and to kill me, then will we be your servants. But if I prevail against him and kill him, then shall ye be our servants, and serve us."
The Israelites were terrified. No one dared face the giant, and fear spread throughout their camp. Meanwhile, a young shepherd named David tended his father's sheep in Bethlehem. David was the youngest of 8 brothers, and his 3 eldest brothers were fighting in Saul's army. One day, David's father, Jesse, sent him to deliver food to his brothers and to check on their welfare. When David arrived at the battlefield, he heard Goliath's taunts. David was troubled by the Philistines' words.
"Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?"
he asked. His words stirred whispers among the soldiers, and soon they reached King Saul. Saul summoned David, and the young shepherd stood before the king and said,
"Let no man's heart fail because of him. Thy servant will go and fight with this Philistine."
Saul looked at David in disbelief.
Thou art not able to go against this Philistine to fight with him, for thou art but a youth, and he a man of war from his youth.
But David responded with faith and courage. He told Saul how he had fought off lions and bears while protecting his father's sheep.
"The Lord that delivered me out of the paw of the lion and out of the paw of the bear, he will deliver me out of the hand of this Philistine."
Seeing David's resolve, Saul agreed, saying,
Go, and the Lord be with thee.
Saul offered David his own armor, but David refused. He was not used to it. Instead, David took his staff, chose 5 smooth stones from a nearby brook, and with his sling in hand approached Goliath. When Goliath saw David, he was insulted.
"Am I a dog that thou comest to me with staves?"
He roared.
"Come to me, and I will give thy flesh unto the fowls of the air, and to the beasts of the field."
But David, full of faith, responded,
"Thou comest to me with a sword, and with a spear, and with a shield. But I come to thee in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied. This day will the Lord deliver thee into mine hand."
As the giant moved to attack, David quickly reached into his bag, took out a stone, and slung it with all his might. The stone struck Goliath square in the forehead, sinking deep into his skull. The mighty warrior fell face down to the ground with a thundering crash. David ran forward, took Goliath's own sword, and with a single stroke, cut off his head. The Philistine army, seeing their champion defeated, fled in terror. The Israelites chased them down, securing a great victory that day. David's triumph over Goliath became a powerful testimony, a testament to his faith in God. Though he was young and seemingly outmatched, David knew that the battle belonged to the Lord. With just a sling and a stone, David showed the world that no obstacle is too great when one fights with the power of God on their side. The story of David and Goliath is a powerful lesson in faith, courage, and trust in God. David, though young and inexperienced in battle, knew that victory did not come from physical strength or weapons, but from the Lord. It reminds us that no matter the challenges we face, whether they seem as daunting as Goliath, we can overcome them when we put our trust in God. David's victory also teaches us that God uses the humble and the unlikely to accomplish great things for His glory. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it with friends. Hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you're notified whenever we post new content. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you abundantly.